do this.
Wow. Wow. The end of a 5-year-long journey. Wow. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. I have completed Dokkan Battle. Or rather, one aspect of Dokkan. Now, obviously, I'm not done link leveling for good. I have now effectively caught up. Every character in my box will now be max links, which means from here on out, any new celebration, any new characters that we get, I will continue to link level them until they are also max links, at which point I will be caught up again. There's no longer any backlog of characters that I'm working on. That's ultimately what this is. I will no longer be doing that. Instead, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't have the will to do anything else right now, which I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like. But I feel like eventually, what I was planning on doing was going through the Whis event a couple thousand times and getting a ton of equips. Because one thing that has been driving me crazy is I'm not getting good equips for other characters that I'm trying to bring for like wacky or lesser team runs. And I really don't want to have to keep, you know, shifting equips back and forth just to make that happen, right? Like if I'm trying to do a no new units challenge and my, I don't know, SSR Tech Caulifla, who everybody has a billion copies of at this point, needs something extra, I want to be able to just give her those equips without having to take away from somebody else. So I think that's probably where I'll go next. After that, I'll probably go back to easy A's. For a little while, that's what I was doing. It was, I sort of lost the will to just keep link leveling. And I was like, you know what? Let me just start doing some easy A's. Let's go do some easy A 999 runs. I think at this point I've done like five or six. It's just boring. It's just boring. Like, at least with link leveling, your characters get stronger. With the easy A runs, you gain nothing except for Zenny. And I got a ton of Zenny. I don't need more Zenny. So, I don't know. I gotta ask Truth what it's been like for him. Obviously now with the whole reversal thing, that's decimated his box, so he's sort of going through like a reboot. But for a while, he completed his box. Not only did he link level, but he would link level even more so. I at least link leveled to the point where I have one of each character and they're all maxed out. He went above and beyond just to power level. So with his box being at max capacity, he just couldn't fit any more in there. So what has it been like for him since that point? I kind of need to get an idea for how that was, because that's now going to be me. I ain't going to be doing all that. I remember there was one time when I was link leveling STR Super Strike Trunks's Dokkan Awakening and Easy A. That's what I was working on. And Truth responded to my tweet saying that I should have I should be link leveling the lesser versions links to max first and then Dokkan Awakening. And I remember vividly responding with hell no. And it's funny because after that, maybe a few months after, that's when I got the idea to start picking up an extra, or not picking up an extra copy, but starting to farm out every iteration of every character. I think at that point, I was just all about max link leveling all the highest levels of the characters that I have. It was after that that I decided, you know what, let's go back. Let's get the SSR of this TUR, max link level. Let's get the SSR of this LR, max link level, so on and so forth. And then that was my link leveling journey sort of reboot. And now we have done that. Not only have I done that, but I've also been trying to get a bunch of super attack 5s ready for future easy A's. The double-edged sword with that is that it does affect your power, your account level, your power level, because whenever you use those, you'd be getting rid of awakened characters. But I've never cared about link power levels, never cared about it. So to me, whatever my power level is now is what I'll be happy with, because it reflects what my intentions were with my account. I don't want to overinflate my power level for zero purpose. I just don't care. I'm not judging anybody who does. I just don't care. For me, having everybody rainbowed and max links is all I care about. Did I get a single link? I don't think we got a single link. So here's the breakdown so far. I only have 5 characters left. One of the links that I had left over got procced in my previous video going over the 11th anniversary countdown missions. This is just my lead, but these are the remaining characters. I got Gogeta, I got Android 16, I got Mercenary Tao, Omega Shenron, and I've got Android 17. So my normal rule of thumb is if a character has less than 3 level 9 links, they don't go into the Toon Key stage. They stay on the core quest team to grind out. But since we're at the end of our journey, I don't need to worry about that anymore. So this guy, along with all of these other 1 link level 9 units, are going to be heading into the Toon Key stage for the final bout. But before we do that, I'm also going to throw in the Roshi event. Let's do a couple of these just to see if we can get a couple more link level 9s to go to 10s. Doing boosted quest mode runs, people always ask, Toon, what's the point of that? You're basically just running the event twice at the same time. Instead of running it once and then running it again after, you're doing the run twice at the same time.
2 runs at the same time.
I was thinking for this video, recording this with My Hero Academia music, because the triumphant vibes that you get from some of those songs are just so awe-inspiring. I really wanted to play that. But this was pretty good too. Duel Links or Master Duel has some pretty good songs that work. It was going to be a whole thing. The problem is we would violate copyright. I was going to do the whole All Might pointing thing. All right, we didn't get anything there. Let's do it one more time.
Let's do this.
Can I get one of the 17's level 9 links, please? I think the next big link leveling spree I'm going to be going on is probably 11th anniversary, because with the recent Black Friday packs that I bought, I have a huge chunk of link skill orbs. I will always be farming out link skill orbs whenever they're available via Peton Battle, or you know, whenever the event is weekly refreshed. Also, the monthly packs will give you more link skill orbs. Eventually, now that I've hit this point, I'm gonna have these link skill orbs in reserve, where if I get 1 or 2 characters at a time, they will all be maxed out. So this is my current count. So I got 136 of these guys, 323 of these guys, 644 of these guys. So for any given character, let's just say an LR, right? You've got 7 link level 10s. That means you need 14. You need 14 link skill orbs to get all those level 9s to level 10s. So 14 plus another 7, 21. I would need 21 rainbow link skill orbs for a 7 link character to hit level 10. So 21 times 5, I can already max link level a unit to level 10 5 times. Assuming the ratio is preserved here. Actually, that might not necessarily be true. But the point is, this is my new objective. I'm going to start stockpiling these so I can do that. So like for part 2, that unit is as good as done. Whenever we get to part 2, I'll have that unit as good as done. When we get to the Dual Dokkan Festival New Year's celebration, those units are going to be as good as done. I don't think they come with banner units, so it'll just be those 2. The 11th anniversary, though, will give us like 5, 6, 7, 8 characters. And then I've got to like farm out the various iterations of those characters. So that's going to be where we start up again. But okay, so now that we've done all this, let's go ahead and move to the final frontier. This is where I end my link leveling journey once and for all. So here it is. Wait, nope. This one. Normally I have a whole system. All my link level 9 ready teams go into folder 4. They're all blank. My level 3 folder is for all characters that are up next to work on. They're all blank. You know what this feels like to me? This is going to sound dramatic. But to me, this feels like the end of Dragon Ball GT when he does his whole outro. God, I get chills and I start tearing up when I think about it. I don't even know the whole thing, but he's like,
and so the journey comes to a close.
Something like that, right?
The hero who saved the planet Earth.
I wish I could play that.
All right, let's do this.
Here we go. You know what? I'm gonna relish this. Let's not go auto. Doesn't he get a additional super in slot 2? These guys are easy, by the way. They're not meant to be challenging at all. The purpose is to link level, so you can bring in our units and they will kill. It. Cool, man. We're done. Hold on, I'm gonna screen capture this. That is the end. Now I'm gonna show you guys my box. I feel like the tune keys are probably going to be pointless now. So wait, I want to make sure. Did I mark everybody as max links? Max 7777. Okay. So let me start by showing you guys my power level. So this is my final, not final. I mean, I'm still playing. But like this is my power level, 16.1 million ish. So if you're ever curious what a power level would look like if you max link leveled every iteration of every character, almost. I don't have everybody, but almost. It would be something around 16 million. Again, I don't care about duplicating and all that stuff. A couple of characters I have special circumstances for, where I have different versions of them. But otherwise, yeah. 5,500 max box space. Only 2,800 is being used, so about half of it. I do have a bunch of spares here for various purposes. This is to remind me of just how horrible the grind was to get all the max equips for STR Nova Shenron. I've got these characters, the commemorative login units, because I never wanted to waste them. I feel like eventually they'll get awakenings and EZAs. It's kind of just a stupid pack rat mentality. Manga unit as well, kind of a special unit. So I didn't get rid of any of those. These are all my Super Attack 5 boosted characters. So that's 249 characters that have been awakened. So if I were to just get rid of all of these right now, I think my power level, oh, you know what? Actually, that's worth considering. So actually, if anything, the power level might be lower. Because how many awakened characters? 1691. I forget what the point. I think it's 10 points. Yeah, no, you know, it's fine. It would be 200. We'd still be at 16 million. Yeah, I think we'd still be at 16 million. That's cool. All right, so then we move on to free to play. I always like to keep track of all the free to play characters. Plus, this is a great way to guess that Dokkan character, because this helps you kind of narrow things down. EZA characters. These are all things that they've started to add updates for in the filter system. But it's a habit of mine. I don't want to get rid of it. In fact, I want them to add more tags. So I've got almost 2,000 rainbow characters. Of those rainbow characters, all the free-to-plays would make up about 900. So effectively, I've got 1,000 free-to-plays, rainbows, and I've got 1,000 summonables, rainbow. That includes every iteration of the character. Soon Force just applies to characters that are either going to be getting some upgrades soon, or they were forced awakened because of the stupid update. And stupid for me, just in this regard. So technically speaking, whenever this unit makes his return, I can link level this unit again. Whenever this guy makes his return, I can link level Perlis. And this, I don't know when this guy will ever get an available mission. But yeah. And then we go over here, 200% leaders. This is an important one because we don't have any such filter in this. I feel like they should do something with that. And then we've got max links, 2457. Those are the amount of characters that are max links. If we do this, it should be the same number. 2457, all at max links. Yep, 2457. Level up possible means one of them might have a link to level up. Nope. So there you go. 2457 max link level characters. That is where the story ends. And it was fun. It was a fun journey. And you know what? I thought it would be funny. We can just go back and briefly, I'm not going to spend too much time here, look back at some of the videos that I did talking about this. So I pulled up a few. This is one. 100 max link level characters, looking back and tips to optimize links. This was a retrospective video where I'm looking back at my journey to hit 100 links. I think at this point, Truth is at like 500 or something crazy. Like, other power levelers are just way more dedicated. I just didn't care enough.
Dokkan Ball Z, Dokkan Battle.
I used to do that
Video,
cringe
we will not be
intro.
doing any showcases or any speculations. We're going to be talking about something that I don't know, you could see it as depressing, you could see it as ridiculous or ironic. I never thought that I would reach this point, folks. And I realized this about a month ago. I have reached over 100 max link
Look at my box space. 1345. Oh, young Toon. 5 years ago, I was just nothing.
level units. Me.
How many free to play? We got a good amount of free to plays in here. Wow. Wait, this was this 7th anniversary? No, this was 5th anniversary.
Now,
nah,
right now, that doesn't
it must have been
seem
after
like
the
an
5th
absurd
anniversary.
concept. But if
So this is a 100 links video. This was my first ever max link level team. And like I said, it was a Kamehameha team because it was an excuse to bring the 5th anniversaries. STR UI is right here. Go Bros is down here. And then Gohan was the lead. Good times, man. Good times.
power. This is one of those.
Oh yeah, my level 9 godly power would not proc. Man, if we had those link skill orbs back then, I wouldn't have had to explain why this still counts. Oh, that was so annoying. Also, it's fun to just look back at my my old overlays that I used to use. This was all from a game. There was like a Dragon Ball web browser game. It was called Buchigiri-machi. And this was what all this stuff was from. Here's another one. Optimize your optimize your link level runs, dude. Look at this old UI. Look at wee little Toon, 735, 470 stones. Oh, what a little rookie. What's this one? Link level changes. Ah, the students before adjustment defense plus 1,000. After adjustment defense plus 20%. Crane School. I forgot that this was a thing. Before adjustment attack plus 500%. 500. After adjustment attack plus 15%. Man, I might just want to go back through all of these and just reminisce. But anyway, that is where this all comes to a close. I have now officially completed the game. I am the #1 player in the world. I'm just kidding. But seriously, I am the #1 player in the world. So yeah. Next goal is to get all the best equips for every character all the time. That's it. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below. Let me know in the comments. What is your power level? What are your link level ambitions? Oh. What is wrong with me? I think this whole like link leveling thing just changed my psyche and I'm not on top of all my stuff. What's happening? But let me know your approach to link leveling. What are your goals? Do you care? What's your power level? Anything else you want to share? Feel free to do so in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future. Click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned.
次は君だ。